how would you start? So recently I had a friend reach out and wants to study the Bible. Where would you start? I said the book of John. Where would you start if you were me?
The book of John's a little all over the place.
Yeah.
It's a good one. But I think if I was going to start in the Gospels, I might start with Mark since it's the shortest and it just gets right into things, you know?
That was me.
I think I'm with you though. Start with the Gospels. Start with a Gospel at least.
Yeah. I was thinking about Luke for a while.
Luke's the most historical.
Yeah. I just got done reading the whole book of John, and so that's where I was wanting to start there.
It's a good book.
What would you point out to that person?
What do you mean,
Like when you're studying with them, what would you specifically like point out to them when you're studying? Like what attention to detail would you talk about?
I'd probably have to say just like how much I guess spend a lot of time on the parables that are in Mark, and just like how simple the language was and the teaching was and how it's meant for everybody.
Yeah.
Not just for the few. That Christianity's not exclusive, and you can see that through the people Jesus served and like the lessons he taught.
Like how he came for the sick and not the people thought he was going to be here for.
Exactly. I mean, if they don't know Jesus, then what better way to teach them about Jesus?
I think doing this is going to make me practice more shifting.
Yeah.
Get me better about it if I do it more often.
Yeah, you definitely need to practice. Not that you're bad.
No, I need to practice. Well, if I ever want to seriously drive this thing one day,
Yeah, for sure. I don't know if I could drive this car just because my truck had a hydraulic clutch and this one's got a standard mechanical clutch. Like, it's probably not synchro.
it's definitely not high tech.
Mine wasn't either. It just had a soft clutch.
It's funny to see people looking at you when girls in the back. I've actually at one time had two other girls riding in the car with me. I had one girl right here, one girl right
show
there.
that part of the clip in the way.
Well, he was the one that told me to do it. That was a long time ago. That was in high school. I was so nervous doing that. Yeah, so it's a kid. It's a guy from Mississippi that's wanting to study with me. But I was kind of unsure. Like I knew I was called to go to Mississippi for a reason, but I didn't know why. And so it's kind of refreshing to know that I now know this may be it. I didn't think I was going to see what God was planning.